All right, cool. I'm back again with another episode, and today I'm hanging out with an R&B slash soul artist. Her name is Kara Najar.
Yes.
Welcome to my little space. How you doing?
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It's so fun.
I can't do no small talk, no small talk. I'm not with the small talk. Can't be with the small talk.
So let's talk about your music and also you traveling a lot. Is it had to do with your music, or you just travel personally? Are you like a travel enthusiast?
So, if I'm being honest, I really neglected music for like 2 years. And over those 2 years, I just did a bunch of random stuff.
Okay.
And traveling happened to be one of them. But traveling is just, I love traveling. I think it's one of the most like exhilarating things, experiencing different cultures, and I feel like I'm very influenced by my space. So when I'm in the same space for a very long time, I feel like I need kind of like a change to go figure out what I want to do, like what do I want to write, etc., etc.
Oh, your creative juices comes
Yes.
out when. Okay, cool. Do you ever write about your personal experiences?
Yes, most of them are
Relationships?
actually
Really
about my personal experiences. Yeah.
relationships, or like just friendships, or like
Well, the song that's currently out.
type, right?
Yes, so
Okay.
that song was written for an ex.
Did you tell the ex, or you one of those people who just like, I hear my name, you like Drake?
Well, he knows now.
Okay, so do you discuss this with your team when you write, or you just write by yourself and then come back to the studio?
So this song was actually written for me.
Okay.
I had given them kind of like a direction. I was like, I really want a song that's going to embody heartbreak, but the positivity of coming out of heartbreak. Because, I went through a very hectic public heartbreak after Love Island, because I was on Love Island. And
Girl,
tell
tell me more. What happened? What had happened?
I think we were just young and
Okay.
stupid. We thought we knew what love was. Like it was just, there were a lot of, I don't know, there were a lot of things. I don't want to get too much into it, but he broke my heart and I had no other, outlet to kind of let my creativity flow. So I was like, you know what, let me just put all my emotions into a song. And that's what I did.
Let's talk about starting the relationship in the public eye.
Ish.
Because I always like wonder when people are in reality shows, like when you meet a guy, do you feel like it's genuine? Do you feel like this person is probably doing this for PR to stay relevant on the show? Like also with you, do you like question or doubt yourself and be like, is it, maybe it's because I'm stuck with this person in this room? I don't think I love the person, or I like the person.
So if I'm being honest, like when I went into the show, I did not go onto the show for love. I wanted to go into the show to build my brand, to, get exposure, because music is really something that I wanted to do. So I found it as an outlet for me to go on and people, can get to know me, see me, and it was perfect for exposure.
Yeah.
But I did end up falling in love, which is so crazy because it wasn't scripted. Nothing didn't feel real. It was as if you would experience it in the outside world, but being inside just meant that all your emotions were consolidated
Yeah.
into 6 weeks.
Yes.
So that was the only thing, and you got close very quickly.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. I would say that it definitely does work. Like there are couples from previous, seasons of love
Who
shows
are married.
who are married. Exactly.
I've seen on Instagram as well, and I was like, okay, I didn't think it goes this far, but
Me
kudos
too.
to them.
Of course, yeah. Honestly, like when I got off the show, I was like, I'm gonna marry this guy. But that obviously
But then
didn't work
what
out.
have you learned from that breakup?
I think I learned that there's certain things that I have to heal within myself because we
Yeah.
were both at fault. And
Amazing. I
there
love
were-
self-introspection.
yo,
To not do like,
Growth.
yeah, he did this and then that and then and then.
ish, I
every
can say
single
that about
time.
my current ex, but
Oh,
not him.
hectic.
Yeah, but anyways.
Okay, so you realize that you guys actually have a lot to heal from.
Yes, like I realized that there were a lot of things that I was lacking, and I was very insecure. Like, I was just a very different person. So I think that our dynamic just didn't really work because we had certain issues that we had to work on our own. We just needed to work on ourselves. And I think that it needed separation. And I think, yeah, that was the best for us. Like, he had a lot of insecurity, so did I. So it was just about growing and, you know, looking at the relationship and being like, you know what, it was amazing while it lasted. And there were ups and downs, as there is
in any other relationship, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just had to be like, make
it
my
is what
peace.
it is.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you look at like your past relationships, all of them, and you're like, if I, for an example, there's a relationship for me that I'm like, if I was in the space that I'm in right now and I've matured and I think I'm at peace and probably I don't have more insecurities like I had before, this relationship could have worked?
Yes, of course. I think that, but you see, it's very difficult because now you're thinking of whether that person grew. Because you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know how much self-introspection that person did. You can speak on your behalf, but like, you don't know really if it'll work. Maybe if they are in the same space as you are, then maybe. But if there's certain things that they've run away from and certain things that they've ignored, then of course it's not going to work, because that means that they have still more character development to go
they're
through.
still going to repeat the same mistakes. I get you. Okay, bye, ex. I was thinking of other things.
Oh,
I'm joking. Let's go back to your career. Why you here? You were born in Johannesburg.
yes.
You grew up in Johannesburg.
I grew up in Joe Baby.
Yes. When does this music thing start? Like, when does the music thing bug you, or the bug? You know, yes, that.
So I think music has always been a part of my life, and I think when I really, really started experimenting,
Yeah.
I think, oh my gosh, I found out I could sing in grade 9, and I was like,
What was happening in that moment?
I think all my friends were just like, what the heck? Like, you have
Voice.
vocals? Like, what? Like, that's crazy. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. And since I was young, like, I was always that little kid who'd go like perform in front of their parents. Like, I was always like, dancing queen. So like, I was always, you know, that child. So I knew that I was born for stardom. Like, I just knew.
Okay.
So when I found out I could sing, I was like, like, this is my purpose. Like, this is what I want to do. And I started pursuing that through grade 9. Like, I just started doing it, like, you know, hastily, like, not anything seriously, until I would say it was after the reality show that I was like, wow, let me try and make a song and put something out and see how the public likes it. And they really took to it. So I was very happy about that. And yeah, I started developing my character, how I want to be seen to the public. But that first song, yo,
Is it the Stay one?
yes.
Okay. Let's. Do you want to talk about that? Because I remember you told me at the reception, you're like, it must stay wherever it's staying.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about that?
Of course, like, we definitely can. It was just that song, there wasn't a lot of effort put into, I would say. I mean, I guess I put in effort, but I think there could have been a lot more. It was just the growth from that song to this song that's currently out is insane. Like, it's incomparable. So,
But we all start somewhere. I'm
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So we all, I mean, I'm sure Lina, if I was to listen to my first show, I wouldn't keep up
That's
with
true.
myself. I'm going to be like, who the hell is this?
Who
Yes.
did?
Who did you look up to in terms of artists? I've seen like a lot of like a list on your profile.
Yes. So
Who, like when you were performing for your family, your friends? Who were you thinking you are? Because some will be like, well, I was the Beyonce of the Destiny's Child. Or I was, it doesn't matter. But who were you thinking about?
I think that a lot of my musical influences were from the 90s, like Tamia, Toni Braxton,
Mariah Carey?
Jennifer Lopez, Mariah Carey. Yes, oh my gosh. Like, I loved the 2000s, early 2000s and 90s because I was born in the 90s. So I love anything 90s. Like, I just feel like I was born in the wrong era. I wish I was like 18 in the 90s.
Oh, I get you.
Like in my
I get
prime, you know, like the
you.
fashion. Because all of the 90s fashion, I feel, is even coming back now.
Yes. Wait, have you seen Tyler? I think
Yes.
she brings that like a lot.
Totally.
Since you love 90s music, comparing it with now, how do you think it has changed, or do you think it's still the same in terms of R&B especially? Because a lot of people, there's Mapiano now, there's, you know, house music, there's, you know, hip hop obviously. How do you think we are consuming R&B compared to back in the day?
So I think that there is definitely a lack of R&B representatives in our country right now. I think worldwide the R&B is still flourishing, but I think in South Africa we don't have really an R&B pop girly. We have Elaine, although she started to go a little bit like commercial now. Commercial
Yes,
pop,
I saw
pop
her.
piano.
She's like jumping on my piano songs.
Which I totally understand because, like, can I just say shout out to South Africa? Like, we've literally created a whole new genre.
Yes.
Like, it's amazing.
Even Kwaito.
Yeah, Kwaito, Gqom, like, it's but piano is
Yes.
everywhere. Like, I go to Spain, piano. I go to Bali, piano. Like, they play it everywhere. Like, people, I saw this, this is so off topic, but I saw this tweet where this pastor was talking about Amapiano, and he was saying that
In church.
he died, and when he came back to life, he saw that there were demons in hell dancing to Umlando.
Ah! Okay, who is this pastor?
I don't even know. Like, please don't like cred me, but I saw it somewhere. But it was just so funny. That was just so funny. But I totally understand. Piano is taking over the world.
Yeah, it is. It is. Do you think one day you will jump on a piano beat?
You
maybe?
know, if I'm being honest, I started with piano like 4 years ago,
Okay.
and I liked the sound. And now Tyler has come out with a whole bunch of pop piano, Afro piano, and I'm like, I missed my shot. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have done a lot of Afro pop piano. I have so many songs actually that I'm working on.
Yeah.
But I am pushing more R&B because I feel like that's kind of my vibe. Like, I just love R&B. It's just so soulful. It's always positive. Like, it's so great.
Well, not all the time.
True, not all the time. Breakups. But you see, there's always, I always see a breakup as kind of like the burnt toast theory.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard about the burnt toast theory.
I have.
Yeah. So it's like, they've saved me from better things. So, what? They've saved me so that I can
Be a better
receive
person or
better things.
yes.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I get you. In terms of collaborations, I know you're working on your album.
Yes.
Planning to release this year, next year, in 2 years, in 3 years, 4 years. Rihanna, is this you?
Ik weet nie. I don't even know. I really want to release singles right now because I'm trying to get myself out there in the industry and just grow my music.
True.
So I don't know, because you know, like having an album, you really have to have like push for that album.
Yeah.
Or else it's just not going to do well. So I really want to be releasing a few singles, which I'm going to be doing. And yeah, I'm working on a lot.
Yeah, who would you like to work with in future? In terms of producers, in terms of collaborating with other artists? Yes.
I would love to work with K Tronada.
Yeah.
Oh
Why?
my gosh.
Why him?
I just love K Tronada's sound is amazing. He's so like, it's very like progressive music, and I feel like he can do anything. like he's just so great. Like I think every one of his songs, and I would love to collab with Tyler, of course.
I'd love to see you guys
Imagine.
there. Two gorgeous girls, putting it down and dancing with
I would love
awesome
to.
voices.
Love to. An Era Star, Burna Boy,
Yes.
Rema. The list goes on.
Future plans, what are we looking at?
Future plans. Oh my gosh. I'm in the process of releasing a music video for Type.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Like, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be very relatable. I think people are going to really love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When can we expect that?
I think by the end of this month.
By the end of this month. Any other stuff that you're doing?
So I'm working on an album. I don't know when that's going to be out though, but
Yeah.
I am working on the second single for After Type.
Okay. Have you ever done modeling?
I have.
Maybe you should some more. We want to see you some more.
Of course.
Yes.
You're never going to be able to escape my face. Believe me.
Amazing. Fashion line. Maybe you're thinking of any businesses besides
I
that?
actually do have a fashion line. It's just been dormant for, I think, since 2022. Just because I really want to rebrand, and having that as a business is very difficult, and also just pushing sales for clothing is hard, especially because I had the stuff made locally, so it was expensive, which means I had to make it more expensive.
Yeah, so that
So-
you can be able to make profits. I get it.
But I totally would look into other avenues, but right now I'm so focused and have tunnel vision on music and only music. Yeah.
Okay, you spoke about keeping up with the looks, the brand, the everything every single time. I mean, you have interviews back and back.
Yes.
How is it like for you to keep up with that image every single time when you go out? Because I know with guys it's quite easy.
you're
Like
right.
guys don't even have to put on makeup, and I always say like girls are very expensive because you have to buy makeup, you have to make sure that you have a behind the scene guy, you have to make sure fashion wise you look sexy.
Literally, you can't
sometimes
show
it's
up.
cold, you have to show your six pack that you don't have
the
sometimes.
life I chose.
Yes. So how is it challenging for you to keep up with that?
Honestly, I kind of feel like it's so fun because I feel like being a girl is so fun. Like, I just want to do fun stuff all the time.
Okay.
I love doing my makeup. I love getting ready. I love finding clothes, new clothes. I like going shopping. I shop a lot on Shein.
Oh. Okay.
Seriously, I
You
do a
are
lot of
my
shopping.
friend right now. My card is so full.
I think my cart is on 500 items.
Girl.
I just do. I don't pay it for it.
Oh.
But if someone wants to pay for it,
Whoa! On that
Anyway.
note, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
I'd like to say I wish you the best, and one day when you are performing at the Grammys, please send a shout out to me.
Of course, I will remember you on my last day of life.
This is 5FM.